Mr. McMahon, I can't imagine what you must be feeling right now. Believe that.
You're damn right you can't.
I'll leave you to it.
You! Well, I hope you're happy with yourself. I want you to know that I hold you personally responsible for my daughter's kidnapping.
Me? Listen, Vince.
No, you listen. All the showboating you've been doing, and not once did you stop to think of the consequences. Only one man has ever really been able to keep Roddy Piper in check, and you destroyed him in the main event Monday night.
Vince, I had no idea.
You're damn right you didn't. Now you're gonna help me get my daughter back and undo the damage you've done, or so help me, Al. She's my only daughter. Please, I'm begging you as a father, help me get my little girl back. I'll give you the night off to think about where you want to go from here. I'll expect to see you on Raw this coming Monday. That's all for now.
Hey, champ. It's Hot Rod. I bet you I'm the last guy you expected to hear from, didn't you, huh? I hear that old Vince has drafted you into helping him with his little princess and getting her back. I know. He made a big show of it to you, didn't he? All first angry, in that varicose vein, in his nose stumping, and then showing that soft, delicate side, that feminine side he has. Did he shed a tear, huh? Oh, I bet he did. Oh. Well, listen up. Vince McMahon doesn't give a damn about you. I was one of his biggest stars. But did I get a call when he started bringing in these so-called legends? No! He uses people and throws them away when he's done, just like he'll do to you. And as soon as he gets his little girl back, you will be mud. So here's my counteroffer. I've got something he wants. That gives me power over him. You work with me, and we control the most powerful man in sports entertainment. So what do you say, champ, huh? A no would be really stupid.
I just heard that bastard Roddy Piper's been contacting the legends I control and trying to turn them against me. Well, it's time to show them that you don't screw with Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Roddy Piper was just sighted at a bar trying to convince Cactus Jack to join him. I want you to head over there and beat the hell out of them if you find them there. But I just saw Roddy Piper on a security monitor talking to Bam Bam Bigelow in the parking lot. He didn't even try to stop the son of a bitch who kidnapped my daughter. Get down there right now and stop them, by any means necessary. I've got some worthless security personnel to fire. Listen up, I just heard that Roddy Piper actually has the grapefruits to show up tonight on Raw. Obviously, we're going to have a little surprise waiting for him. I know that you and Hogan haven't always been on the best of terms, but he's always been able to keep Roddy Piper in line. So I'm going to cover my bets and have both of you ready to go after him when he comes to the ring. We'll call it a no DQ handicap match so that no one goes to jail. But I want you to make that son of a bitch pay for what he's done to me.
King, I cannot believe what we're seeing here. The man who kidnapped Mr. McMahon's daughter, Stephanie, is walking down to the ring that Mr. McMahon owns.
I used to think that Mr. McMahon had some grapefruits, but this guy makes them look like raisins.
Fruits and vegetables aside, I've got to believe that this man has something a little extra up his sleeve tonight. Why else would he give himself up like this? It just doesn't make any sense. And if he's here, where is Stephanie McMahon?
You expect him to make sense? Don't be ridiculous, JR. Nothing he does makes sense, especially kidnapping Vince McMahon's daughter.
And here come Mr. McMahon's hand-picked enforcers, two of the greatest superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. And they proved that just a few weeks ago in a championship battle.
That's right, JR. The last time we saw these guys, they weren't exactly friendly. But you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Or at least the enemy of Mr. McMahon's enemy. He's your friend.
Well, with Stephanie still missing, I'm sure that Mr. McMahon has these two superstars in the same library tonight, if not exactly on the same page. With Jerry the King Lawler.
I know I say this a lot, JR, but I think tonight's show is going to be the best one ever.
You might be right, King. Of course, the Raw superstars always seem to find a way to outdo themselves every week, and that shouldn't be a surprise. A textbook reversal there.
I know you're always complaining about Randy Orton's ego, JR, but let's face it. Orton was the youngest world...
And there he goes! The submission is locked in!
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here!
Oh.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King?
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. Oh no! I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah.
We all know what's coming next.
So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still...
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. excellent counter. What ring presence.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know. And here's the pin.
Randy Orton is a genius, JR. As soon as he got what he needed from Triple H and Ric Flair, he turned on him and jumped to SmackDown, where he didn't have to live under their shadow anymore.
I think you've got a selective memory there, Kingfish. I seem to remember Triple H and Ric Flair turning on Orton and knocking some of the cockiness out of him when they did it.
Well, if that's true, it's just a matter of jealousy. And I think that's pretty sad coming from two men who have more than 25 world title reigns between them.
The Game and Flair are no strangers to championship gold, but Orton won it younger than either one of them. And don't think he didn't let it go straight to his head either.
You always see the worst in people, JR. Why shouldn't Orton be proud of being the youngest world champion in WWE history?
Can his opponent kick out of this pinning predicament? It looks like he's had enough.
Too bad for him, his opponents don't agree.
Look at this! It's Stephanie McMahon! She's here!
She's okay! What the hell? He's got to have a death wish or something.
What in the Sam Hill's going on here?
It looks like Stephanie McMahon is working with the man who kidnapped her.
Mr. McMahon must be watching this. Why doesn't he do something?
Guys, can you believe the main event we have here tonight on SmackDown? This might be the biggest main event we've ever had, and for a number of different reasons.
No doubt, Cole. Let's see. It's a title match. It's got one of the all-time greats, Roddy Piper, and it's all about Stephanie McMahon being kidnapped and then joining up with the guy who kidnapped her, who I guess didn't kidnap her after all.
And we've just been informed that at Mr. McMahon's request, this is going to be a first blood match.
You gotta be kidding me. Wow. You know what? I hear I say this a lot, but not for nothing. This match is gonna be one hell of a rocket buster.
Not only is the champion's title on the line here in this first blood match, but a lot of pride is as well.
Absolutely. But McMahon's and Piper made him look like an idiot this week on Raw. But still, I don't know. The champion is going to be looking to collect on some good old match.
And a first blood match is the ideal place to find it. The match doesn't end until one superstar is wearing the proverbial crimson mask.
It's a mean, nasty, vicious match. And it's right up these guys' alleys. And can you imagine it, Cole? If Piper wins the match, it will be the first time that he's won the title. And it'll happen right here on SmackDown.
To a sold-out SmackDown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight?
Oh, I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for the action to start. Listen to these fans. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Anything can happen in WWE. An entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
And that's why you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never know when something huge is going to go down.
I think that if Paul Mines taking his opponent for a very uncomfortable ride here.
Yeah, he's like one of those two cowboys in that movie that you like so much. What the heck was that called? I can't remember.
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Randy Orton's a mouthy little punk, Cole. And that's exactly the kind of guy that superstars will line up around the block to get a shot at.
Orton's never backed down from the fight. His mouth might get him in trouble, but he never seems unprepared for it.
I love hearing the crowd come up.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
You sure don't, Taz. And we've got the best seats in the house.
No doubt, front and center. We couldn't be any closer to this match without being... I can't deny that the legend killer Randy Orton had a pretty impressive career so far, Cole, but he better be careful that he don't burn out too quick.
I don't think there's much of a chance of that, Taz. I haven't seen any indication that Orton's going to stop impressing WWE fans anytime soon.
Oh, man, this ain't gonna be pretty. Most missed shots in the turnbuckle.
Blow after blow after blow. When's it going to end?
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet.
This is gonna be big, one way or the other.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
I don't know, Cole. I'm kind of unsure about Randy Orton. I mean, he's a pretty boy, let's face it. He's accomplished a couple of big things, but I still think that he's about 90% hype.
A couple of big things? My God, he's slamming his opponent's face right into the table.
Yeah, the thing about flesh-beating wood is, the wood usually wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
Whoa! You see that? What a shot!
This could result in a serious injury if no one stops this.
Yeah, that's it. Do it again.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. I can't say I am. A textbook reversal. Can you follow up? I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think, look at him go!
Wow! What an RKO! Man, this match is so good.
There's a lot of things under the ring, and all of them hurt.
Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of the old ECW days.
If that's your idea of good old days, oh my!
Safe to say that Stephanie's affiliation with Roddy Piper has come to an end.
Well, these McMahons, they're, what do you call, fickle, you know. Uh-oh! Careful, champ. It's never a good idea to put your hands on the boss's daughter.
I think Mr. McMahon wants the champ to let go of Stephanie.
Well, somebody should have told Mr. McMahon to be careful what he wishes for, because he just got it.
I don't believe it. He just threw Stephanie McMahon out of her family's own ring, and the crowd loves it.
That's a gutsy move for sure, Cole, but I ain't sure that's one of the smartest ones he could have made. He might have won this round, but if I know the McMahons, they ain't gonna let this one slide.
Maybe not, Taz, but for tonight at least, the champ has beaten the McMahons at their own game.